All right, guys. We are done, actually, with the countdown. The loading screen is up, and we are ready for game number 3 of this Best of 9 All-Kill Clan War. My name is Liaison, casting for the Confederation. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Really means a lot. We've got pretty decent viewership number, actually, tonight, which is pretty cool. Tell your friends, tell your mom to tune in on her iPad, and we'll bump those up and really get the new ConFed TV out there. So, hoping to bring you guys a better product. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, it's really all there is to say. Let's jump into the game. The map is Habitation Station. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, the player who selected this map, representing Legion of Boom, it is MacroWave. And representing the Confederation with nothing but I's and L's, it is the Red Terran player, spawning in the top left-hand corner, Solace. So, yeah. How is everybody tonight? How is everybody doing? Getting into my weird mood, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I hope you guys are. We have more viewers than followers, right? That's a problem. I agree, TG. That's a problem. Hit that follow button, guys, please, so that you guys know when we're streaming, so that when we do stream, we lag less, because Twitch will like us more. All of those are wonderful reasons to basically. Hit that follow button, please. Do it up. But we've got Gas First coming out from MacroWave, which is the first time we've seen this. We've actually seen 3 TVTs today, so I hope you either play Terran or enjoy watching it, because you've certainly gotten your dose of things so far today. The barracks will be coming down momentarily. There it is. And, well, the barracks halfway down on the back end for Solace. He's got his refinery coming down as well. So, choosing, that Hellion drop that he did in the last game, you can actually do that off of 12 racks, 12 gas, 13 racks, which is the build that MacroWave is going right now. Normally, if you scout gas first, it's most likely going to be a Cloak Banshee play, but there's no guarantee. You can pretty much go into any sort of aggression off of gas first. You just know it's not going to be necessarily a fast expand. And we've got some lag coming out from MacroWave. It seems like you Legion of Boom players tighten up that connection a little bit. He seems as surprised as we are, so yeah, he's not sure. He seems it's not sure. TVT is the worst to watch, really. A lot of people say TVT is like the poster child for what mirror matchups should be. So that's really interesting that you say TVT is the worst matchup to watch. I mean, there's nothing but explosions and gunfire everywhere. Seems pretty cool to me, but yeah, I mean, it's the least coin flippy, I'd say, of all of the, and not that PvP is as coin flippy as it used to be, but it still has that feeling once in a while. Excuse me. But yeah, and then as far as ZVZ, like, I would say there's more variety than ZVZ. ZVZ is like, either there's going to be Ling Baneling at the beginning, or there won't be, or it'll be Roach Hydra, or someone will try and go Mutas. Like, it's very kind of standard. Whereas with TVT, there are so many openers. Like, the first 10 to 15 minutes of a TVT, I think, is some of the most exciting play that you can really, see in any matchup. It's pretty cool. So both players getting factories here. The reactor coming down from MacroWave. I wonder if he'll just get Marines out of it, or whether or not he'll opt for some reactored Hellion play with the starport to follow behind it. It looks like he is going to do that as he lifts off his barracks. The hero SCV just kind of walks in untouched. As if we look at the units tab, not a single Marine has been built here. It's going to be just reactored Hellions. The barracks actually flies all the way across the map. This is a huge tell, actually, from MacroWave. There's not going to be much he can do at this front line here. As you can see, it's completely walled off by Solace. He's got his Marines actually pushed off the back line so that Hellions do not give him too much trouble. And the reason why I'm surprised by this barracks floating is because if you build a starport, for example, for MacroWave, he can really use that barracks as a basically add-on slave to just get him more and more tech labs, refineries, so he doesn't have to build them on the actual structure itself. On the backside here for Solace, his factory has finished building his tech lab. It's become kind of that add-on machine I was referencing earlier. But now it all makes sense. The barracks lands, the tech lab finishes there. It looks like we're going to see proxy marauders to go with these Hellions. And this is actually a pretty cool play we see coming out here. I wonder, though, if Solace knows the barracks was floated out. So, he saw that. Is he going to be able to react accordingly? I mean, Banshees, right, that's a pretty... Oh, it's going to be Ghosts. Wow, is he going to nuke him? I totally missed the Ghost Academy going down, guys. I'm so sorry. The nukes are going to be coming out with these Ghosts. Man, I feel like such a clown. I was like watching the freaking barracks factory float over instead of checking out the Ghost Academy. So nukes are going to be coming out, a siege tank and a Banshee as well, and these Hellions are going to try and breach this front line here. The Marines are going to start poking them away. Marines in a line kind of in this way are going to be really difficult for these Hellions to engage into, but if you nuke down the front door, the Hellions pretty much have free reign, right? I mean, there is this bunker. A siege tank will be out, but they can just surround it. This is going to be really, really interesting play coming out here. Again, Banshees pretty much counter this pretty well, and, well, this Banshee is going to see this barracks, is going to see the tech lab, and he might think what I thought, which is Marauders, and, well, here comes the nuke. And he's going to have to evacuate here. This is the vision. That little red dot means the nuke is coming. And this SCV, it doesn't look like he sees it. This bunker should definitely take a brunt of the damage here. The Marines are able to be saved. And here comes the siege tank fire is getting a lot of these Hellions down. The Ghost does fall pretty quickly. And these Hellions, well, they're all in the red here. These hero Marines really doing the damage here. And, well, this Banshee back home, what is there to defend against this? MacroWave has everything at the front lines. He's building more and more Hellions. I don't know if he saw the Banshee. He calls down a mule. He calls down a mule. He has nothing to deal with the cloaked Banshee. And there's the GG. That's just